This will come up. You can see they have a whole lot of roles for support work, healthcare support worker, healthcare support worker, healthcare support worker. You can see there are a lot of this on NHS website.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Passionate Naija Physio in the UK. If you are new here and you are interested in the content we share, please subscribe and like this video. If you are a returning subscriber, you guys are the real VIP. Thanks for coming back to my channel. If you are an international student in the UK and you are interested in getting sponsored job, this video is actually for you. This video is for you. Please do not skip any of this video. Right, so I will just be showing you how to apply for support work roles within the NHS. As we all know that NHS has license to sponsor people either for 3 or 5 years. So if you are interested in getting a support work role within the NHS and you don't know how to go about it, this is why this video is being made. I would like to inform you that there are two basically things that you need to do before you apply for the job. I would like you to write your own supporting information, because I will show you why you are applying for the job. I will show you on my screen, because you need this supporting information in order to complete your application. What is supporting information? Supporting information is just like you writing your personal statement you wrote while you were trying to apply for admission. So supporting statement is unique. It's unique to individual. So it will entails the skills, the experience, the qualifications you have that are relevant to the role you are applying for. In this case, you're applying for support work role. So whatever you are writing should like reflect that role. Okay, it should reflect the role. You cannot use a supporting information for admin role to apply for support work role. No, so you have to write a supporting information. I will advise you go on Google, search supporting information samples. You will see a lot of them, but do not copy word for word. Just use that format to write out your own supporting information, because it is unique. And you know, UK, they will always detect if you are copying or anything. So write your own supporting information. If you are really interested in getting job within the NHS, you need patience, you need to be hardworking, because you need to sit tight, write your own supporting information in order to stand out among your peers. Imagine like 1,000 people applying for the same role and you guys are using the same supporting information. Do you understand? So they will know you are copying each other. So if you are using Google samples, do not copy word for word. Write your own supporting information that is peculiar to you. Thank you. Another thing I would like you to know is that you might need to have some certificates, especially in health and care. You might need to have some certificates like moving and handling, certificates on infection control, certificates on first aid. So if you have those ones, good. But if you don't have, you can actually go on Florence Academy. I will put the link in the description box so that you can the training is free, so the certificate is also free. Try and take your time to do this training in order to have all these certificates. Not all really, like the basic things that you need: infection control, moving and handling. So those are the basic certificates that you need in order to support your application, because that will make you stand out. Sincerely, that will make you stand out, and it will give you like a higher chance of getting the job. So guys, before I show you how to apply for a job, I need to let you know that there are two basically sites that we are using today. One is track job, and the other one is NHS Scotland. So track job is used by NHS England and Wales, whereas if you're interested in working in Scotland, they have their own website, which is NHS Scotland. So I will show you the two websites and how to apply for job on those two websites. So let's get right to my laptop.
So let's start. The first thing you need to do is to type track job on your browser. Then you click on that and you come to track.jobs. Jobs. Yeah, here we are. So if you are here, you come to track.jobs. Then you click on that and you come to track.jobs. Then you click on that and you come to track.jobs. Yeah, here we are. So if you are here, you come to track.jobs. You are here. So if you are here, because we are interested in NHS jobs, so we'll click on this and then it will bring us here. So if you want to sign up first before you continue with your application, you can do that. If not, you can continue. Then, because support workers, they are under nursing and midwifery, though we have different roles for them, but most times they are always under nursing and midwifery. So we will click on this, and yeah, here we are. So if you are here now, because what we are actually looking for is healthcare support workers, so we'll put it in the keywords. Sell there. So that's it. Do you have an occupation in mind? We've already put it there. If you click on this, you will see several occupations here, but let's just leave it like that. Are you looking for a particular grade? Yes. Please do not apply for a role that is less than band 3 because of the salary scale. Because if you are applying for your skilled worker visa or health and care visa, the minimum salary scale is 20,000 whatever, and this band 2 role is like the minimum. This salary scale for band 2 is actually lesser than what is required of you to apply for you to be eligible for that visa. So in that case, we'll be applying for band 3 job. Band 4 and let's say band 5, band 4, they are like medical professionals, like nurses. That's the minimum starting band for them. So especially band 5. So do not pick band 5, because unless you are a medical professionals in the UK and you want to apply for job. But if you are not, and you just want to apply for this support worker, please pick band 3. Don't pick band 2 or band 1 or higher band. Please pick band 3. So where would you like to work? UK, of course. Any location. If you have any location in mind, you can put it here, but as it is, I'm going to leave it. Any organization, if you have like a trust in mind that you want to work with, you can search for the trust, but as it is, I'll just leave it. So then you click on search, and then this will come up. You can see they have a whole lot of roles for support work: healthcare support worker, healthcare support worker, healthcare support worker. You can see there are a lot of this on NHS website for you to apply for. So see see so for example, let's take this. Okay, this is health support worker, Leeds and York Partnership NHS Foundation Trust. That's the trust. And let's try and look at the job description. So this is the job description. Take your time, please, to like read the job descriptions and the responsibilities of that particular role, because you can actually use this format, this job description and main responsibilities, to form your supporting statement. However, do not copy it. Do not copy it. Do not copy it. But if whatever you are writing in your supporting information is like closely related to what is in job description, you have a higher chance of getting the job. So you can use that. And the essential criteria is to have experience of working with mental health and or dementia. If you've been working in care homes, or you've been working with agency, and you've been working in health and care system since you came to the UK, you can actually. So many international students will have this essential criteria. Sincerely, good standard of general education, of course, vocational qualification level 3. In fact, your degree is more than this. Your first degree is more than this. And completed relevant short courses. You can see what I said earlier. Completed relevant short courses that will support the role. Okay, so you need to do that. The training I asked you to do, please try and complete the trainings, and then you can upload them during your application. So let's say we want to apply for this, but before I go, I would like you to understand something. You can create an alert for this job instead of you coming here every day to search for job. Okay, if you click on this, it will bring you here. Okay, when it's bring you here, just come in here. Because I have an account with them, that is why it's showing me this. Okay, if you don't have an account with them, you can create an account, you put your email address, and then you click on create your account. So because I have an account with them, I'll just click on sign in, and it will bring me here. So when it's bring, you see, you can create this job. If you save it, if you click on save, you will get this job either every day, daily, or weekly basis. However you want it, you will be getting it directly to your emails instead of coming to the website every day to check if there are vacancies. Okay, so click on save and then you will continue. So let's go back to where we are coming from. Let's say we want to apply for this job. We'll click on apply online now. Okay, so if you already create an account with them, if you've created an account with them, so when you click on apply online now, it will bring you here directly. So if you are here now, you now start filling the form. Are you currently an employee of Midlands Partnership? Of course no. If you have been working with them, fine, but I know majority of people are not working with them, so you have to click no. Then choose your immigration status. Because you are a student, you pick I have a student visa and I'm applying for a full-time position. See, because you are a student does not mean you should pick this, because the role of the job, like the job is for full-time, it's not for part-time. So you have to pick this even if you are still studying. You can actually switch your visa while you are studying, so you can pick this and shoot your shot. Okay, so don't pick this part-time role, because if you pick this part-time, you might not, the chance of, like, you have, like, you don't have a chance of being chosen sincerely, because of the fact that the job is for full-time, is not for a part-time position. Okay, so then, if you are a dependent in the UK, you can choose this. I have a dependent or spouse visa, whatever. So in this case, I'm choosing student, and I'll come down here. You can provide additional information about your status. Say you want to put your BRP details and all of that. If not, it is not compulsory and it is not necessary. If you want to put it, fine. If not, then click on this box and then continue. So here we are now. If you've already applied for a job on this website, you can use a recent application. If you've already applied for like a similar job, you can click on use a recent application. But if this will be your first time, in this case, we are using this blank form, and then we'll launch our application and it will bring us here. So these are the things you need to fill. Okay, we'll start with the first section, which is the personal details. Here you have to open it. Okay, put your personal details. You can see, because I already have like an account with this website, on this website, and that is why it's bringing all this. So if you sign up or if you create your account first, it will be very, very helpful. Okay, so that you don't have to start typing each and every time you want to apply for a job. So preferred employment type, then you pick full time in this case, save and next. Good. So then after that, you see it will, if you've already, like, after putting all the details, you will see something like a mark showing that you've completed that section. So now it's asking me if you are related to a director. I'm not related to any of the employee in that organization, so I'm saying not applicable here. If you are related to anybody, you can put it, but if you are not, just write not applicable. Okay, then you continue with your application, then save and next. See, so you can see this is the second one, and it will bring you here to like Rehabilitation of Offenders Act. If you have any unspent um, convictions that you want to declare, you can put it here. So here is asking, do you have any criminal convictions? No, I don't have. If you have, you can put it, but in my own case, I don't have any criminal convictions. And here I will choose no and save. So you've completed the questions in this section. You must mark the section as complete when you are happy with your answers, okay? So because I'm happy with my answers, I'll mark it as complete. And that is that, okay? So the next section now is application questions. Then we'll launch this. Here, this is where you put your education and professional qualifications, the relevant training courses attended, membership of professional bodies, okay? So we'll open this one now. In this case, this is all the relevant qualifications. Please also indicate subjects currently being studied. Do you understand? So if you are a student in the UK, you can put it there. So all qualifications disclosed will be subject to a satisfactory check. You can enter up to 11 qualifications. So in this case, you are putting, if say your current one is you are studying MSc, let's say public health, you put it there. Place of study, let's say London, and grade, because you are still studying, or if you are finished, you put your grade. If you are still studying, you put it there. Say not applicable here. Then year obtained, you can put currently studying, something like that. Then you had this one, you can put your previous, like after your MSc, like your first degree certificate, you can put something like that. Let's say BSc public health, place of study Nigeria, and you can put Lagos, Nigeria. Here you can put London, United Kingdom, okay? And grade, you put your grade, let's say 2-1, and year of the, let's say 2019, okay? Then you keep adding to that. So in that case, I'm going to save this, and this is relevant training courses attended. You know, I told you earlier that you need to like do some of these courses online. So if you have them, it will be useful here. Up to 7 training course can be entered here. So you click on this page, you can put moving and handling, which is very important. Moving and handling, training provider, Florence Academy, okay? Duration, say like 60 minutes or so, and year completed 2022, okay? Then you keep adding them, all right? So try as much as possible to do like 7 to 10 training, okay? Then you save and continue. If you have any membership of professional bodies, you can put it here. If not, then you write I'm a student, okay? Then you save and next. Then if you have been working in the NHS, you put it here. But if you have not been working in the NHS, okay, so you save and continue. So this is where you put your employer history and all of that. So your employer name, every, like you have to put it here. if you've been working before you came to the UK, or you are working in the UK, but it has to be the current one first. Okay, please try to make the current one be the first one here. So let's say my current employer is Florence, and address, I'll put the address, let's say Glasgow. Okay, type of business, health. Reporting to, if you are reporting, whoever you are reporting to will be here. So that's the job title of the person you are reporting to. So let's say um, charge nurse. Let's say charge nurse. Okay, then you put the telephone number of the person, then your home job title. Okay, let's say you are a care assistant. Okay, then the start date, the end date, the grade, and your salary. Then this period of notice is the period, like the notice period you need to give to your current employer if you are giving this job, the job you're applying for currently. Okay, if you need to give any of your employer a notice, what period will that be? Will it be a month, 2 months, or 3 months? So you put it here, let's say a month period of notice. Okay, and here, reason for leaving, if applicable, you can fill it and you can leave it blank if you want to. Then brief description of your duties and responsibilities. So you have to write your duties and responsibilities. Okay, the things you are doing currently in your employment, so you have to put it there. So let's say care for the elderly. Okay, so I'm just putting this for you to, so it is very important to write this place, and I will advise you read the job description of this job you're applying for, because that will help you in formulating your duties and your responsibilities. Okay, you will always see it there. So what I will advise is read the job description, read the responsibilities. Okay, and then formulate yours with that. Then you save and next. So if you have any gap within your employment history, I will advise you don't leave any gap. Okay, try to make everything, make it flow, so don't leave any gap. So if you have any gap, please just explain the reason why you have a gap here. Say you are studying or whatever. So then save and next. Then it will bring us to this supporting information I told you about. So in this section, you need to demonstrate that you have read the person's specification and how you meet the essential criteria. Okay, like I explained, so you just have to put your supporting information here, stating your strengths and why they should apply you. I mean, why they should employ you. Okay, and why you are applying. So what you offer them, what are the things they will benefit from you. So if you put that, let's say this section is very important. Okay, so when you put that, you save. Okay, fixed. Now it's saying we've not filled a particular space. Okay, supporting information. Okay, use both upper and lowercase character. Okay, so in this case we'll save and then we'll continue. So make sure you mark each section, mark section as complete. Then you come down to references, start section. For references, please, I will beg you. Okay, I will advise you use like somebody that you know that will be ready to give you, that will be ready to I will advise you use somebody that will be ready, will be ready to help you here. So make sure you use your current, if you are working currently, make sure you use your current employer. Okay, so in this case I'm going to use Mr. So. Okay, your reference first name, say Grace. Reference surname, say Dada, and organization, referee's organization name. So don't forget that while you were putting in the details of your employment, you put a particular organization. So that organization should come first here. So I'm putting Florence, okay, and the job title, that is the job title of this person, okay. So I'm putting charge nurse, okay, charge nurse. How do they know you? Right. So since we are using employer, you put employer. If you are using your, like maybe your lecturer in school, your tutor or whatever, you put course tutor. And then if you are using somebody of good standing in the community, you use personal or character reference. So in this case we are using employer, and you will add the person's address. So I don't want to search for UK address, so I'll just type in address, okay. Just try type in address. Number 4, city, let's say London, and you put all this telephone number, and make sure the email address you will use is a formal or official email address. Please make sure you use official email address, because they really do not want, or they don't really believe in personal email address. So make sure the person you are putting here is genuine, because they will always send them link for them to fill for you. So you have to put a genuine email address, and it has to be official email address. So you put it here. And can the referee be approached prior to the interview? You pick yes. And the period, let's say August 2001, period October. Then you continue filling it like that. And if you want to add another person, you add more here, then you can save. Okay, it's telling us we need to put, okay, what name will the referee know you by? Then you put your name. Okay, let's say I'm putting mine. And why, okay, what name will the referee know you by if different from your current name? Okay, so if you have changed your name, so you put the name that your referee will know you with. So let's say I've changed my name. Why has your name changed? Marriage. So you click on this, fix now. So we need to fix. So one thing about this thing is, you will know if you are doing something wrong. It will show you. So here it's saying we should use upper and lower case, and we'll save. You've completed the question, and then you close. So this is the last phase, I guess. So don't forget that I said you should mark section as complete before you continue. Then you come to this last part. So this is like equality and diversity monitoring, your date of birth, okay. You pick it, okay. So indicate your gender. If you're a female, you pick male. If you pick female, if you are married, you pick married. Your ethnic here, if you are black, you pick whatever your ethnic is, so please pick it. So if you are mixed, you pick mixed, whatever it is, so pick it. So I'll pick black, anything you can pick it. So I'm picking here. So if you are attracted to opposite sex, of course you are heterosexual or straight. So in my case, I'm putting this. If you are a female and you like male, if you are a male and you like male, you pick bisexual. But in this case, I'm picking heterosexual because I'm attracted to opposite sex. What is your um religion or belief? You pick that. And So you pick that, save and next. So according to the following disability, this one will bring you to, if you have any disability, please indicate. Then save and next. How did you learn of this vacancy? Okay, so how did you know about them? If it's on, if you can remember, the way we came in here, it was from this page. So I'll pick NHS jobs, whatever, and then save and next. Then you agree to the above declaration, save, and you mark this section as complete as well, and then you submit your application. Please ensure you have checked your answers. You cannot edit once you've submitted, okay? So I'll pick yes, I've checked my answers, and you have submitted your application for healthcare support worker. That's it, okay? So for NHS Scotland, they have their own website. So you cannot see in fact, you can't see any of their job adverts on Track Jobs. Track Job is mainly for NHS England and Wales. So if you are looking for job in Scotland, you come to NHS Scotland website, okay? So open your browser and search for NHS Scotland. If you click on that, it will bring you to this page, okay? Then scroll down. You can create your own account. If you create your own account, each time you want to log in, you will just log in instead of creating an account again. So when you click on that, it will bring you to this page, and you fill in your email and create your password. Okay, but I already have an account with them, so I'll just go straight to NHS Scotland jobs apply. See, because I have an account with them, it brought me straight to this page, and I'll just sign in here. So this is my page now. Because I already have like some jobs I applied before I got my current job, so that is why this is popping up. So in your own case, you click on this. I will advise, when you click on that, it will bring you to this page. So, and I'll advise you create alerts. When you create alert, just like the other one you created on Track Job, when you create alert, each time they upload any new advert, you will receive them directly to your email instead of coming here each and every time you want to apply for a job. So you get them directly to your email, so you can create alerts. And now we want to search for healthcare support worker or healthcare assistant. You can see, in fact, one is already here on the screen. Okay, so but I will advise you not to apply for part-time job, because most of the part-time job does not come with sponsorship. So make sure whichever jobs you're applying for, and whichever job you apply, unless you are still studying or you think probably before the end of your visa, that role can, like, they can change you to full-time job. If not, if you are not sure, just don't apply for jobs that are part-time, because most of them, they are not eligible for sponsorship. So you click here. If you want to search for job, what job are you searching for? Healthcare support work. I would advise you don't restrict the location as well, but if you have any particular location in mind, feel free to put it there. The salary, leave it blank. Okay, then apply filter. NHS Scotland website is not as like complicated as Track Job. You can see when we applied, when we filter that, see, we have about 26 applications current job advert rather. So this is it. Jobs like this, band 3, and this is a full-time permanent job. These are the kind of job you should aim to apply for. So now let's click on this. The website is actually not complicated, okay? So I believe since we've all applied for job on track job, this should be like as simple as ABC to you. So let's just open it up. And like I said earlier, please read the job description and person specification, because you will need like you will need it to um write out your supporting information. In NHS Scotland case, in track job, and that's NHS England and Wales, you wrote out your supporting information. But here, there's something different, like a particular page different from that here in NHS Scotland website, and I will show you now. Okay, so for example, let's say we want to apply for this job now at Queen Elizabeth Hospital, University Hospital. So you click on apply for job. So when you click on apply for job, it will bring you to this page. Okay, so please try to take your time to read, because I already signed up and I've already put in my details. Okay, that's why it's showing this. Then the supporting information here is actually different from the one in track job. So this one is all about references. So you had your references. Okay, then application question ahead. This is what I mean by you might need to write something like a personal statement. Unlike track job that you drafted your supporting information, unlike track job, this one is personal statement of why do you want to work with NHS Scotland. What do you have? What do you think? Why do you think you are suitable for this role? At least, I mean, at most 500 words. And is there any other relevant information? So you have to draft like a personal statement. You have to draft it out. I would advise you draft it probably in uh in one MS Word and save it on your system, so that whenever you're applying for a job, you just copy from there and paste it here. But don't forget, whatever you are doing, please make sure everything like tally with this job description and person specification. Okay, so when you put in all the details, you can save and continue, and then it will bring you to equal opportunities. You review and then you submit your application. I hope this is helpful as well. Say thank you. See you in my next video.